This is the story of a national organization that has taken something seemingly nebulous and built a real platform that is changing the face of healthcare, transforming lives in ways that can be measured with very real and provable outcomes. That organization, Kula for Karma, brings therapeutic yoga, meditation, and stress management programs to those struggling with mental health, trauma, and addiction. They do this in major hospitals, treatment centers, schools, and crisis centers. Kula is part of the solution, committed to changing the stigma around mental health.
I'm Shalonda Anderson, mindfulness expert and Kula for Karma executive board member. Listen to some of our clients and teachers. The Doe Fund, a New York City institution since the 80s, has helped over 128,000 formerly incarcerated men break the cycles of poverty and recidivism. Kula provides critical mindfulness programs at multiple Doe sites in Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Harlem that help the men get back on their feet emotionally, physically, and mentally. We teach them to tend to the nervous system dysregulation and trauma of surviving prison, and the painful life experiences that led them there. They also cultivate clarity, confidence, and focus to support their new start.
I didn't think that I needed yoga that much. I had so much tension. Now I felt very relaxed, and my breathing is actually controlled, and I feel good. I actually have anxiety, and I don't even feel it, to be honest with you. So.
It'll be good for like stressful situations when I'm like too much in my head. Take some time. Like I feel very relaxed after a couple breathing exercises.
Bellevue Adolescent Psychiatric Unit offers Kula's mindfulness-based mental health programs to teenagers from all around the greater New York City metro. Kula has served at Bellevue for over a decade and continues to innovate to mindfully treat adolescents with a wide range of mental health conditions. All of this in partnership with Bellevue's psychiatric and art therapy professionals.
We're creating opportunities for them to deal with their issues, learn about themselves, learn new coping skills. Our amazing Kula teachers, they're coming with their own expertise, which is really valuable because we're bringing in someone who knows what they're doing and we're providing it to these children.
We had a young man, 17, he was about to turn 18 in like a month and a half. But he came to the unit, he was extremely energetic. Some would say he was very verbally threatening. That was definite. And he was not getting along. The other patients on the unit felt very intimidated by him. Instead of having the other kids come in for a larger mindfulness/yoga group with Kula, we just decided, let's just work with him individually because the other groups could take care of the other kids. But working with him and the practitioner, he was able to calm down for those 25 to 35 minutes. We saw the kid. We just didn't see this person that was in this state of chaos or this mania. We saw the child learning, and he was, the instructor was just beautiful at what she was doing.
Integrity House is a long-standing and revered addiction treatment and recovery center in New Jersey that was honored and visited by President Barack Obama for its excellence. Kula provides mindfulness-based mental health care to men and women in treatment at multiple sites, including Newark, Secaucus, and Hudson County Correctional Center. Kula's programs are customized to meet the specific needs of people in addiction treatment and recovery, using language, movements, and mindfulness practices that support the journey and foster self-compassion, self-awareness, and resilience.
Just helped me with anger, helped me with understanding. Through meditation, it's guided me to this place to actually become closer with myself and the people around me, to have better understanding and empathy for everybody.
Patterson Elementary School 2 in Patterson, New Jersey, and Mott Hall Middle School, a charter school in the Bronx, are two sites where Kula for Karma is making a difference with underserved students under stress. It is important to include mental health education and practices from the earliest ages in school, the only safe place for many children. We teach customized mindfulness practices by age level that help kids develop empathy for others. We help them understand and regulate their own emotions, reduce anxiety, and appropriately express themselves, their experiences, and their needs.
In Patterson Public School number 2, a lot goes on in our community, and our kids are already forced to learn how to deal with certain things that they may not understand. And they come to school, and a lot of times we see behaviors that are in response to things that they've seen or heard of in their community. And we try to get creative in bringing in programming that's different, that offers the students a different lived experience, but that also teaches them how to process feelings even when they're not in school. So when I think of mindfulness, I think of not just something that the kids learn how to do and practice in school, but something that then they can leave and practice in their real life outside of school. And the beauty of it is that they get to do it in a space with their peers, and it's normalized, and they practice. We try to offer it with so much love and caring that it becomes a safe life experience, like a life tool. For many of our kids, school is the only space where they're going to receive that experience.
At the height of the pandemic in 2020, Kula began serving frontline first responders like doctors, nurses, EMTs, hospital staff, police, and firefighters. Mindfulness-based mental health care for medical professionals remains in high demand. Kula curates programs online and in person to accommodate long shift hours and unpredictable schedules so that hospital staff can work on self-care, calm anxiety, reflect on loss and grief, and develop sturdy, mindful coping skills under stressful circumstances.
Bringing the mindfulness back as a curriculum that merits as much attention and time as learning to listen to heart sounds and learning how to take a history, that started 7 years ago, bringing Kula for Karma in, and still happening to this day, noon sessions that are focused on yoga, breath work, sometimes sound. And it's really changed the culture of our internal medicine program, truly has. And I have graduates really talk about how that has transformed their experience of caregiving even after training. I will forever be grateful to Kula for Karma for opening the door to me being able to create language around what's wanted and needed for healthcare professionals to connect to compassion, to connect to our healing nature, to heal the healers, I like to say.
One in 3 people will experience abuse at the hands of a partner. The experience of abuse changes the brain, the body, energy patterns, and behavior. Harbor House of Central Florida provides emergency shelter, court injunctions, and a hotline. Kula teaches the survivors and their children how to reclaim their bodies and minds through trauma-sensitive yoga flows that move the energetic imprints of abuse out of the body, breathing techniques that calm and retrain the nervous system, and mindfulness practices that refocus energy and bring clarity for understanding and decision-making.
When you have a partnership with a group like Kula for Karma and they want to help with life skills, to be able to teach people other ways to respond to trauma, other ways to find grace in their life, to find that they can create a safe space within themselves is really important. Kula's great for that because that's their 100%. And that's what they're there for, to help individuals know that they can find space and peace.
Kula's mindfulness-based mental health care is not only an accessible, inclusive, effective, and scalable solution to the mental health care crisis, but it is also a way of reimagining how mental health care is offered and engaged in the United States. Kula envisions that mindfulness-based mental health care can be a proactive lifestyle that is cultivated and modeled in our society from our earliest formative years and treats the whole person. Help Kula for Karma make mental health a human right and create a holistic model of mental health care that helps us solve some of society's most intractable issues.